How's it going, y'all? Back here, new damn video. Let's get right down to it. Now, listen, I know I wasn't here for the Detroit Lions recap. Sorry about that. It was Halloween, Halloween, whatever. I had, family over and my nieces, yada, yada, yada. I actually put some face paint on. I got dressed up a little bit this year. But, and then this week, I actually went to the game versus the Chargers. That's where I went. After it, I went back, rewatched some of it. I'll tell you this, okay? Our offense, Nick Sirianni, personally, I think he called one of his, not best games, but so far one of his top games as the head coach. Perfect balance of the run and a little bit of throw, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hurts missed some guys. Smith would have had 2 TDs on the day. Miss, Smith in that one, which, man, I went back and watched it. Man, only if he didn't do that backpedaling, then try to plant his feet, but didn't even plant it. Planted at the front foot. Back foot was still in the air. By the time he throws it, he's throwing like this with his other foot in midair. If he just planted his feet and bam, hit it. But later on in the game, as you saw, as it unraveled, fourth quarter, Hurts throws a pass to Smith for the touchdown. Being there live and rewatching it, I go, man, this is what we want. This is what we want Hurts to do. I think I said Smith a couple times. Sorry about that. This is what we want Hurts to do. You want Hurts to trust the protection up front, step into the pocket, scan the field, and make a throw. And if it's not there, then bail out, try to throw on the run, scramble drill, then run. Not just, let me drop back, first read, oh, he's not open, and dart off. Hey, you picked up a first down. That's cool and all. But you're not going to win many games or a Super Bowl doing that. Look at Herbert on the other sideline. I was there. Almost 400 yards passing. I don't say he had a great game, but he was doing what he was doing. What quarterbacks do. And with the Hurts thing, like I said, that touchdown to Devontae Smith that was in the fourth quarter, I guess to tie the game, right? That's what we need him to do. And everyone's on Twitter, oh, that's a development. That's a development. Yeah, I get it. Only 13 games played. I get it. I get that's the development of him. But if he does that more often, has been doing it, we've been winning games and be up. And I was there live, man. And people were open. Guys were open. Plays were being played. People were open, man. And he sees the thing. He bails out right away. Not even a hint of pressure's on him. He's bailing. Like, people say, oh, maybe he wasn't. No, he's not. Even the guy behind me, I didn't even say it. And a couple rows up, I was like, man, this guy, dude, like, as soon as he drops back, he thinks right to just roll out and throw. And I'm thinking, well, if he's going to do that and that's his instinct, I think maybe the coaches should say to themselves, listen, this guy completely just rolls out all the time. We should just do bootlegs or play action or something like play action rollout. I mean, honestly, because that's all he's doing. But you know what? Fourth quarter, he stepped up. He made some good throws. Really got the ball to Devontae Smith. Devontae is a beast, man. He really is. Every game he's been wide the hell open. And this guy just don't get it to him or just don't throw it to him. Or, I guess he knows his arm strength ain't that. I went through all of this before. I'm not blaming it on the offense. Like I said, I think it's one of the best games Nick Sirianni called. And this is another reason why I give Nick Sirianni the benefit of the doubt. Is because, like I said, there's a lot of plays where guys are wide open throughout this whole season. And Hurts just don't throw it to him. And I'm not trying to defend Sirianni that much because it's almost like when Chip Kelly was the head coach. You guys remember when Foles had the great year and then the second year in the system, he was not seeing ghosts. Like, people were wide open. People had pictures. People had all 22s of guys just wide open. He just was not throwing at Foles. And then Sanchez came in and was clicking for a little bit, for a couple games. Yes, so I'm not trying to defend Sirianni so much to say, oh, well, the system works, but people ain't hitting the receivers. But it kind of is. I mean, but I do agree with the balance of running the ball a little more, which we did, against the Chargers, and then we did a lot against the Lions. But overall, I think it's the defense. This defense was terrible. Defense was, bad. The secondary's doing the best they can, and the D-line's doing the best they can. This whole defensive problem is on Jonathan Gannon alone. Some players screw up on assignments and whatnot, but Jonathan Gannon alone. You got Javon Hargraves. They asked him at the press conference, how do you feel about not blitzing too much? He responded and said, I'm not the defensive coordinator. He says what to do, and I just do it. And then a couple weeks before, you got Fletcher Cox saying, my whole career was me. All I'm supposed to do is attack the quarterback and stop the run, not be out here blowing up screenplays. And then Jonathan Gannon responds with, talk to Fletcher. We got to get more people involved. He's so reliant on the front four just to get there. This is one of the top defensive lines in the league. Yes, it is. You got Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, 2 stars. With Javon Hargrave starting to get back into his own like he was with the Steelers here, right now, this year. Last year was kind of a down year for him, but still. A lot of money invested in that line. And there are some top guys in that line. I understand Brandon Graham's not there. And you can tell that hurts. Once Brandon Graham left, the whole defense just looked like, boom. The pressure wasn't there, blah, blah, blah. I know he's a captain, the heart and soul of the defense. You get the deal. But I haven't seen the defensive line play this bad. And I'm not blaming them. I'm really blaming the scheme, the defensive coordinator for not dialing up more pressure on the quarterback or doing this and doing that. He's having just rush 4, rush 3, and have everyone just drop back in coverage. Everyone's always open in the goddamn flat every damn time. The running back or receiver, whatever play they want. It's Herbert rolls out or any roll out, check down. Roll out, check down. If he wants to. It's there for the taking, but sometimes they try to go deep. And, Darius Slay and them boys, Darius Slay's been having a great year. Yeah, he had one big bomb called on yesterday or Sunday. But there's only so long you can hold on for, for play develops, and there's no pressure on the quarterback. He has all day. I don't think Herbert was even touched. They said he was completely nothing, not touched, nothing. Not a single sack, nothing. And I'm like, that's pathetic. That's awful. But that's what it is. And it's sad. They got to fix it up with the defensive coordinator. I think he's going to be out of here this year. I think he should be. Unless Sirianni does not know other people around the league. Like he's not, almost like Doug was, not real friendly around the league where he knew so many coaches that he can bring other guys in. That's why he wanted to keep Mike Rowe in them because he didn't know so many. He was lucky enough, Doug, to get Frank Reich and Jim Schwartz because they were both out of jobs at the time. He's like, you want an offensive OC job? You want a DC job? Come on in. They're like, sure. And they came. That's the difference. But, yeah, it's bad. I mean, I've never, like I said, maybe in my lifetime seen the Eagles defensive line play this bad. I mean, I take Juan Castillo over goddamn this guy, Jonathan Gannon. That's how bad it is, dude. And you know how bad that was. But D-line at least showed up here and there. Even on Chip Kelly, the shit was like they were relying on D-line. They were getting pressure. They were getting to the guy, getting multiple sacks a game. Under Doug, same thing. Andy, I already explained Andy. We had Jimmy Johnson, then Juan Castillo, blah, blah, blah. But never seen it like this, where you got top guys, and it's not even getting there. You're so worried about doing this, doing that. They got to revent the whole defense. I think the offense can be fine. I honestly do. With Nick as head coach and him just doing his offensive thing, after what I've seen live and what I've been seeing the past few weeks, if he just keeps doing his thing, mixing the run, mixing the pass, and if Hurts is the quarterback, you're gonna have to run it more because I can't just rely on his arm just to win us the whole games. You know what I mean? But he did the best he could against the Chargers in terms of went down, score, but our defense just gave up points. You know what I mean? We're on pace to have the highest completion percentage ever on a defense in NFL history. That's how bad it is. I think it's 73% so far. I think they said between Derek Carr, Pat Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Herbert, and one other guy. Damn. Brady? Whoever. Yeah, they throw them in the mix too. Any elite quarterback. We lost all of them, but overall, we gave up 12 touchdowns, 1,195 yards of offense, or passing offense, and the completion percentage is 108 out of 125 attempts. And in those games, Carr, Dak, Mahomes, Herbert. Those 4 games, what are we? 0-4. Yep. See, when you verse the Sam Darnolds of the world and the Jared Goffs of the world, as defensive coordinator, you're the play caller for the defense. It all falls on you, just like Jim Schwartz. But he wasn't that bad, but you will look dominant against the Jared Goffs of the world. You'll look dominant against the Sam Darnolds of the world. Because ever since we played him, what's Sam Darnold done? He's been getting beat up every week. They're losing every game since. And he's out there about to lose his job. That's what I'm trying to say. We all went, oh, Darnold, Goff, you can wipe them out easily. Matt Ryan, that was week 1, new offense. They weren't expecting what to come. And the defense line sucks. I'm not trying to disrespect Matt Ryan. You get what I'm saying? Sorry about that. Whoa. But let's go Burrows, Fox, fly them out. They got to fix something. You guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel about everything? I'm just pissed off with the defense. Finally, the offense actually kind of showed up. Kind of. Well, more than kind of, actually. Still think they still need better play from the quarterback. Because I was there, and I'm like, man, I'm just making an example. If a guy like Daniel Jones, who everyone thinks stinks, whatever, but they don't really watch Giants games like that. I do, because one of my best friends, if not my best friend, my second best friend, I would say that. My first is whoever. She knows who she is. And my boy, he's a Giants fan. So I watch a lot of Giants games because he be texting me about them. Sydney, he watches all Eagles games. But he's a Giants fan, so I watch a lot of them too. Unless the Eagles are playing at the same time, I'll go back and watch the Giants game and tell him my analysis on what I think. I'm just making an example. If Jones was back there, Joe Burrow was back there, Herbert was back there yesterday for us instead of the Chargers. We're dicing them the hell up, man. We're winning that game. They're getting diced up, dude. And then maybe our defense would have pinned their ears back, just started going after the QB, whoever that would have been for the Chargers. You get what I'm saying? And it would have been a different story. But I don't know. There's many blames going around, but really the defense is just not good, man. I mean, they're good. I think the play calling is just terrible from Jonathan Gannon. And each week, Sirianni keeps throwing him under the bus. And to me, it's like, yeah, I guess he's going to be out of here. We'll see. Let's go Birds, Fox, fly them out. You guys comment below on your thoughts. I was upset we lost. I was happy it was kind of close. I had us getting blown out, and I was so pissed I was even going to the game. Like, damn, I got to go to this game. We're going to beat like that. But you know what? Hung in there, but let's go Birds. I'm out of here. You guys comment below on your thoughts. Let me know how you feel. Do you feel the same way? What do you think the problems are? I think a little bit of quarterback development's going on, but the defense is just no good, man. I'm out of here. Peace.